What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now today we're going to take a little break from the Cold War gameplay. I'm just getting a little sick of watching my console playing skills. They're just disgusting, so I decided to hop back onto the PC Modern Warfare grind. We actually went insane in this gameplay. I went 108 kills and 7 deaths, actually, so I really popped off this gameplay. I think you guys will really enjoy it. But today we're going to be talking about something that really concerns me when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and that is the map design. Now, I did enjoy the maps, don't get me wrong. Satellite and Moscow were really cool, and also the combined arms maps. I don't really remember the names too well. There's the boat map, which I really enjoyed, and there's another snowy map, which was alright. You know, I can't really judge those maps until I'm on PC, because on console I could not shoot long range at all. I couldn't even snipe, so it was really rough to shoot long range. So I feel like when I can get back on the mouse and keyboard when it comes to Black Ops Cold War, I can take another look at combined arms, and maybe I'll enjoy the maps a little bit more. But the boat map was really unique. It was cool. It was interesting. I really enjoyed that map. I thought it was awesome. So far, so good when it comes to the map innovation. But there was one map that really scarred me, and it will forever scar me in this video game. I will be skipping it 24/7. I will never touch it. And I just don't know how it ended up in this video game with all these other maps. But that is Miami. Miami was single-handedly the worst map in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It was just, I literally cannot express to you guys how many time limit gameplays I finished when it came to playing on Miami. And it was just something about that map that just had no flow. Now, it wasn't because of campers. It wasn't because of people, you know, sitting in corners and waiting for me to pop up. That's not the case at all. To be completely honest with you, that's one of the main reasons why I'm enjoying Cold War so much. Even though the graphics look like complete utter shit compared to Modern Warfare, and the animations are disgusting, the sound effects are really poor and pathetic. You know, it's definitely flaws with this video game. But like I said, the number one thing that drew me into this title was the gameplay. And the gameplay in this video game is not campy at all. The main way to become successful when it comes to Black Ops Cold War is by being aggressive, learning how to flank, learning positioning on the map. It's a lot of other ways to outplay a camper. Campers are not going to have a fun time when it comes to this video game like they did in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So camping wasn't the issue with Miami. And just like all the other map designs, there was flow. There's, you know, tight lanes. There wasn't too many head glitches like in Modern Warfare. In Modern Warfare, every corner you turn, there's about 10 head glitches an enemy can be on. In Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, there's maybe like 1, maybe 2, if even. Barely. Usually there's no head glitches at all when you turn a corner. So usually it's just one-on-one engagements. So a lot of the things in this video game make the map designs very fun. But Miami isn't really plagued by camping and players. It's plagued by the poor map design in general. I can circle around that map for ages, and I will find maybe like 1 to 2 people every 5 minutes. And like I said, it's not because they're camping. Obviously, they're moving if I can't find them. We're basically just running in a completely huge circle. The only playable modes on Miami are usually like the actual objective game modes. Not kill confirm, not TDM. I'm talking about like domination and hardpoint. Because on those game modes, you have specific objectives that you need to go to, which kind of crowds the enemies and yourself towards that general area. But even in those game modes, they're still really hard to find enemies. It's very strange. The majority of the time, if you want to find someone, you're going to have to cross the middle of the street, which is like absolute chaos. You don't want to do it. You're probably going to end up getting shot. It's completely open. Snipers can see very easily. There's 2 sniper spots on both sides of the map, so it's always people covering the middle of the street. It's nearly impossible to cross it. But if you want to find action instantly, that's the best way to do so, because obviously the center of the map is usually where everybody's going to end up going to eventually. And in the center of the map, you can, you know, branch off to different parts, to the left side of the map, to the right side of the map, their spawn, your spawn. You can pretty much cover it all from the center of the map, but you're extremely exposed. So usually my technique to surviving in a lot of these Call of Duty video games is usually sticking to the outskirts of the map, unless I can really fortify the center like you see here on Rust. And Rust is very easy because, you know, it's the big tower. You could just chill out, relax, get some kills on their spawns and stuff like that. But in a map like Miami, it's not like that in the center. It's just completely open. So the majority of the people are going to be cutting to the outskirts of the map or going inside the buildings that are close to the outskirts, and you're just going to be running a complete circle. It's just not worth it. The gameplay on that map is absolutely disgusting. And it really worries me because if any other maps are like Miami, even a single map, it's going to turn out completely awful. And that's what's really worrying me right now. So far, so good when it comes to map design. If they could continue to make maps like Moscow and Satellite, two outstanding maps in my personal opinion, like honestly, I love Satellite to death. The map design is genius. It's a very well-designed maps. Like I said, a lot of these Treyarch maps that they made in Black Ops Cold War are good. They're not too small, like, you know, we're playing Shipment or Nuketown or anything like that. They're large, medium to large-scaled maps, but they have flow, like Satellite. It's, you know, it's like a medium to large-scaled map, but you have the snipers that can go to the outskirts of the map, and the people who want to run SMGs or ARs can stick to the middle, or, you know, the other side by all the cliffs and, you know, the caves and stuff like that. So every playstyle is able to enjoy themselves on this map, which is what I like out of a Call of Duty video game. I like a little variety. I don't want it to just be, you know, mushed together into a very tiny area and then, you know, just complete utter chaos. I like movement. I like being able to flank, you know, maneuver, outthink enemies, and that's what these maps deliver. But just because we got Moscow and Satellite doesn't mean that the rest of the map rotation is going to turn out good. The rest of the maps could simply look exactly like Miami. Same size, same layouts, same time limit gameplays. That could literally be the remainder of this video game, and I'm praying to God it isn't. Because you guys know how I feel. Map design is so insanely crucial when it comes to a Call of Duty video game, and Modern Warfare has some of my most hated maps, which is strange because in Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3, there were tons of maps that I personally thought were amazing, but it's something about Modern Warfare 2019 that the main core maps that released with this video game, the base maps, not the DLC ones or the remastered ones, but the base maps that released with this video game, were just so bad. It's just, I couldn't. The Azir Cave, Piccadilly, Petrograd, Ramazan, it's just, and some people think some of these maps are decent, but we only think that they're decent because the rest of them are pure utter crap. If you compare any of the base maps to any of the previous maps we've had in this series when the game's first released, like Terminal, or Favela, or any other map you could possibly think of in the world, they just turn out utter crap. I don't understand why the map designs were that bad in this video game, but it's a crucial thing when it comes to actual gameplay. When you can't find enemies, when there's nowhere to rotate, no flanking routes, no anything except a bunch of windows to camp in and to wait for people to run in the open, it's just going to lead for very boring gameplay. You are influencing the players who are playing your video game to sit around and hold angles. You're not forcing them to push. You're not saying, oh, well, you can only see so much of this map here, but if you rotate around there, if you flank there, you can see a whole spawn point where you can get 5 kills compared to the 1 kill camping up there. You don't get those options. If you push anywhere in Modern Warfare, you're basically dead. The time to kill, along with the horrible map design, is not a good mix with this video game, and it leads to so many ridiculous deaths. It's very crucial. Very, very, very crucial to have good map design when it comes to a Call of Duty video game, which Black Ops Cold War has. Don't get me wrong. Please do not get me wrong. Like I said, Satellite and Moscow, I absolutely love the map designs. They work. They're not like completely small. They're not pointless like all the Black Ops 4 maps were. Every Black Ops 4 map was so pointless and stupid. I hated them all. They were just basically copy and paste, besides the DLC maps. When the DLC maps dropped, then they tried to add a little variety and actually make, you know, larger scaled maps that actually still had flow, but they were unique. The rest of the maps that were base that came in Black Ops 4 were all so small and basic, there was nothing new or unique about them. But in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, they have style. They have exactly almost like what World at War has. Larger scaled maps, medium to large scaled maps, but they still have tight lanes that have good aisles for combat, and they're not going to force players into head glitch spots and just going to wait for people to run down the open. It's actual flow when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It's just the one map that makes me worried, Miami. But that doesn't mean anything. I just wanted to spread a little, you know, discomfort that I have with this video game. Maybe a developer will see this. Maybe they won't. Probably won't. But who knows? I just wanted to discuss with you guys my concerns about Miami and just how I really hope that no other maps are like this, because it was really one of the worst maps in this video game. It's almost worse as Piccadilly. I will say Piccadilly might actually be better than Miami because I can actually find someone in Piccadilly. Holy crap. But guys, if you enjoyed today's commentary, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the commentary, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have a Discord and I have a Twitter account. Both of those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live stream some video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.